You want snacks? You don't want snacks?
No.
No. Okay. All right. One last time. Hello. My name is Christian.
My name is Diana.
And we're back for another video. And this time we're going to be talking about how we met. We did this 2 times. This is the last time. Right?
Yes.
This is going to be the last time. Okay. So we just have to get right into it, right? Nothing else? Okay, so, and first of all, I'm going to make a little an announcement to make. I have another channel, and I'm not saying I'm going to abandon her. I'm saying that I'm going to have another channel to make with my friend, and it's going to be right in the description below. So, if I have the chance to put it up, I'll make sure to put it down right there. And then it's a work in progress right now, so it's not that much right now. So, it's a rainy day. It's rainy. It's a nice day, and I'm a little comfy, you know, a little
Zoom into your face right there.
and I'm a little comfortable, you know, a little comfortable, a little twitchy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Come here. There we go. You know, there we go. Just like, hey, how you doing? You know. Okay, all right. I was into that one. All right. Anyway, how we met. Want me to tell the whole story, or you want to talk to?
You could do half and half.
Half and half? Okay, I'll tell. Want to tell the beginning of it, or you want to tell like almost at the end of it?
The end of it.
We're gonna be talking about how we just met Six Flags, and then how we met. So it was first. I was a stranger. She was a stranger to me, and I was a stranger to her. So we didn't know anything first. At first, we didn't know each other. And so the very first time I saw her was at another party, which it was like a little miniature party. I don't even know what it was like.
It was for little girls, no?
It wasn't. No, it was a little boy. Little boy. It was a little boy's party. And so she was just there. I just saw her sitting down right next to like on the other side of the table. She was just there with her family, and I was just right there like looking at her. And it's like, hey, and she cute. And and after she left, like, oh, I'm never gonna see her again. But then I went to my brother's house, and we went to a party of her little brothers. And so I actually saw her again. And this time she was wearing a dress. You looked cute before. I mean, with your boots and you know I think it was like dark blue jeans.
Yeah,
and a sweaterish. And you just have
like
glasses on. You just have glasses on. And then. And so I saw her at a party at her little brothers, and so I was just at their house, and we just entered. I went to go sit down at the table already, and her parents handed me like a Mendelo. A Mendelo?
Modelo.
More I can't even say it.
Modelo.
Okay. As I'm saying like Modelo.
It's beer.
It's a beer. So, and I'm 19. I just barely turned 19 on November 1st. It passed. And we already we already did like 3 other videos of this already. And we fucked up. Well, I mean, I fucked up because the computer didn't even want to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. So, she was just helping. She was just, you know, going like around, like asking, like, do you want any food? Do you want any drinks? Do you want anything else? You know, any snacks? You know. And when I saw her again, I was like, oh shit. Okay, so this is my time. This is where I can actually talk to you and stuff. Look at her getting you. Are you sleepy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you could be warm too. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put my hand here. So she's just helping and just giving out snacks and food and everything that she wanted to do. And I, for one, is looking at her and just kind of staring at her. Not too much for her to like look at me like the fuck, you know. I think she did. She didn't tell me though. And so I came out a strategic. I can't even say it. Strategic way. Strategic. I can't fucking say it. A strategy. I came up with a strategy to go talk to her by asking for like compliments. No, not compliments. Condiments, ketchup, you know, mustard, and like I asked for like lemon. You know, for lemon because my mother wanted some lemon for her tequila.
On purpose.
And I got like we have right there and right behind us Kool-Aid jams.
Yeah.
It was Kool-Aid jams, and it was a blue one though. It was not even know what color. What is it, like blueberry? It was blueberry,
Yeah.
and so she couldn't open the package of the box of the Kool-Aid jams, so she just handed me the box to open it, and I put myself in, like I handed myself the Kool-Aid, and she's like, all right, there you go, and I'm like, thank you, all right, goodbye, I'm out. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's it for that. Now my mother actually gave me an idea to go help her out with food and like with stuff and trash and stuff, and I actually went to go do it, and she's like, hey, thank you, she's like, she was surprised because no one has ever done that. I'm pretty sure it's normal to not do that. It's normal to not even like to do it that way, but for me, I'm like, I actually really wanted to talk to her, so it went to the point where I got so scared to even ask her to dance, because that came up, that went up to my head. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ask her for a dance, because I have never done this before, and there's people that have known me and never like thought of like, Christian went to go ask a girl for dancing, the fuck. And so I just straight up just went up to her and just asked for a dance, and she legit like said yes right away, because she didn't want to dance with someone else who asked her to dance before, but I supposedly I got there in time, and then we went to dance. And so for the first half of dancing,
You were just standing there.
I fucked up so badly. I couldn't dance. I didn't even know how to dance at all. I kept stepping on her foot.
I started laughing when you were.
She started giggling, and I was like, "Shit, what the fuck am I doing?" And then there's this old lady that came around, crouching to us, putting my right hand was on her waist, my left hand was out. That's not how you're supposed to do it. Your left hand's supposed to be on the waist, and your right hand's supposed to be out.
Like that.
And so she literally helped me do that, and she's like, "You're welcome." And then and she walked away. And so
And then the music ended on the quicks though, cause like
we
got there after like the music was about to end.
Because I was trying to grow the balls to ask you to dance, and so I did, and it was already almost halfway. Like the musical was like halfway almost done with the slow dance, and so. But I loved it. It was a great moment for me, because I'm like, yeah, you know what? I asked a girl to dance, and she didn't say no to me. That's cool. And so afterwards, after the dance was done, I said thank you. She said thank you. She's like, she giggly away, and I'm like, all right, that's good.
He kind of blushed.
You blushed?
Kind of
blushed? You blushed?
Kind of blushed.
Okay. She would never admit that she blushed or she was like falling in love. So you're what are like a keep it to yourself type of girl,
Yeah.
Okay. Look at her blushing already. Look at her blushing. Okay. So I went back to sit down. Like I went back to sit down. Yeah, that was And then I was like, damn, I'm never gonna have another chance to talk to you that way anymore. And ask for her Snapchat. I could have asked for your phone number, but I just decided to ask for your Snapchat. So after I asked for her Snapchat, it was right almost at the end of the party, but right between in like those two, like at that time, the police was called to their house because the music was too loud. And we were like playing some they were playing some loud ass like Spanish music, like straight up like like straight up like that type of music.
It's music, Mexican music. It's like just Mexican music.
Okay, all right. So just straight up Mexican music. And the funny thing is that like everybody was like, no, it was right before the band. There was a band playing. After the band stopped playing, they brought up like a big speaker and started playing music right there. And everybody made a circle outside, like in the backyard, and a patio, a little patio on the like a floor patio. And so the police was called to them mostly, explaining them like the music was too loud. And once I heard the siren going, I heard the police siren, I went through this alleyway to the front of the door, and she followed me.
I don't even know why I followed you. I still don't get why I went behind you though.
I don't know why she followed me, but
I just followed you.
I didn't mind her following me, but I went outside. No, I went to the front door to see what was happening. And so she saw me from behind walking up to her. She literally went for her weapon and told me to, like, with her hands reaching out, like, all right, I want you to stand back. No, don't move from there. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not gonna do nothing. But she literally is like, I don't care, but I want you 15 feet away from me. Don't get close to me. Like, don't ever get close to me.
She didn't have the right to get through the gate, though. That's another thing.
She didn't have the right?
No.
But the gate was open, though.
I know, but she didn't have the right to go inside the house. Like,
no, she
inside the little thing.
Okay.
Supposedly, that's not right, supposedly. That she can't get inside your house. So, like, even if the gate's open, they can't get inside your house because they're supposed to have, like, they say a warrant, supposedly.
Yeah, I want to go through there.
Actually step in your house or, like, outside. It's, like, all your house, basically, but it's just, like, they can't get inside without permission.
Yeah. And so, once I was asking, like, what the heck was happening, a lady of a friend of her mother's opened the door and explained, blah blah blah, boring stuff, police officer warnings and everything. And so right after they left, we all went inside the house, made us another circle in the living room, and then started playing like music louder, because they can't really say nothing inside the house. They could say something outside the house, but they can't really say anything inside the house. Yeah. All right, so that happened. All right, let's get past forward to the point where I asked for your Snapchat. So I asked for her Snapchat, and so she gave me her Snapchat. She hesitated a little bit. She looked around.
First, when we went inside the house, I went and changed because I was tired of.
Oh yeah, she didn't. Yeah.
Having the dress on and the boots, because the boots were like heel type of boots, and then I went to change into baggy ass shorts and a baggy shirt. So then after, that's when I came out and everybody looked at me and they're like, "What the fuck? Like, what happened to Diana, the one that was all dressed up?" And then it was
they looked at you because like how pretty you looked, but after you went to go change, they just went like oh, what the fuck? They went, oh, they like just not looked at you anymore. But me, on the other hand, I was still looking at her like, oh my gosh, she's cute, and so like, oh my gosh, she changed, but she's still cute. So she just she was just still helping her mother out and just washing dishes and anything like a good daughter should. And I just straight up went to her like, oh, by the way, before I forget or before I leave, can I have your Snapchat?
Wait, back up a little bit.
What do you mean? Because
you know how Mexican mothers are. They're like too protective. And I didn't notice she was in the back when you asked for my Snapchat, and I was like,
and but like I looked at her. She was looking around like in front, like this way. She didn't look back. No, she was she's looking this way. She looked around with her eyes. You see my finger? Like this, like looking around like this way. She didn't turn around. No, she didn't have a second thought of turning around. I didn't think I saw her though. I didn't think I saw your mother. I don't think no.
She was in the kitchen.
I wasn't even paying attention in the kitchen. I was legit looking at you only.
Looking at me because you were like literally giving me eye contact. But then when I looked, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh no! The very first time, no, she couldn't even give me contact at all. No eye contact at all. Cause
I was like, oh yeah. I was like,
she wouldn't be on her phone a lot when we were on our date. Like when we see each other, I'll try to look at her eyes. She wasn't comfortable seeing eye to eye, but now she is now. Look at me in my eyes. Stop. So, but she loves me though. She loves me. You love me, right?
Yeah, I love you.
You love me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Louder, please.
A lot.
Okay, good. So, she gave me her Snapchat, and then she expected me to text her, but I expected her to text me because I have no one, no girl texting me first. Because it's always like.
It was like. What time was it?
It was like.
No, it was late.
It was really late. It was like.
1?
No, it wasn't even 1. It was like 11. I left at 11.
Oh, yeah, almost 12 because when I saw the clock, I didn't go to sleep until like 3 in the morning.
And she posted on her Snapchat like, what a crazy day.
I know, that's why, because like 2 guys asked me to dance. That was weird. I was like.
So, yeah.
Just because you're just different. There's more guys that fucking hit on you. It's crazy.
Wait, so you're saying if you were not dressed that way, I wouldn't hit you?
If I wasn't dressed that way, no guy would be doing that.
I would have been doing that either way. Now you...
No, but other types of guys.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
There's different types of guys out there.
she was given her phone number by someone else to that man that asked her to dance. I asked her in person. There's another person that actually gave him the number to her, and he texted you. He did, but I want you telling them because I don't want them looking at me like I'm making you tell them.
No.
This.
So that guy texted me, right? And then it was after they left, and then after everybody left. It was the next morning, I think. But he texted me. He's like, "Oh, do you remember who I am?" But
it was in Spanish, yeah.
But in Spanish because I think he's a Mexican dude.
Like straight up, you know.
Yeah, he was a Mexican.
Like
dude.
Mexican.
And then
I'm Mexican. I'm not half.
Stop interrupting me.
I know, but I'm not half or like nothing. Like I'm Mexican straight up, but I'm like Mexican American. All right, go. Sorry.
Okay, so then he texted me, right? He's like, "Do you remember me?" In Spanish, and I was like, "¿Te acuerdas de mí?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're the one that asked me to dance too, huh?" And then he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm 18, and you?" And then he's like, "Oh, I'm my 20s," and I was like,
That's when you know. That's when you know in your 20s.
No, I was like, "No, thank you," and I like literally just stopped texting him because I started texting him more, and like.
How old was I? 18.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop talking to that fool because I was like, he's like older already, you get me? And I was like.
But you would have gone with him if he was younger.
Younger? Maybe. But no, like, I just decided to talk to him.
So I got lucky, guys.
Yeah, you got lucky.
So
yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky enough for her to text me first. To me. I don't know, like I didn't know that happened, but to me, no, you told me.
He found out.
No,
right
I didn't find out. No, I didn't find out. You tell me.
I told you right after we started talking for a little bit more longer.
Before anything else happens, the other guy that I asked for the dance texted me first too, but
yeah,
but she said, and I quote, "I went with you because you're more cuter."
Yeah.
That's what you said, right? That's what you said, right? Okay.
No, I did.
Yeah?
I did.
Okay, so I got lucky, and
it's fucking raining.
I know, it's raining hard. I wish you could. Wait, can you guys hear that? I don't know if you could hear that, but okay. So,
they're gonna hear the background of it, I think, probably.
No, not really. Not if I do this.
Oh.
Or like to keep it like this way.
Yeah,
but I don't really mind if the noises of the rain comes in, you know.
Okay.
A little bit ear smoothing, you know. Well, damn. Okay. So, right after I went home, I'm done with like asking her Snapchat and everything. Mm-hmm. And so I was legit waiting for a text, but I'm pretty sure it was already like at 1 already a.m. when I came to my brother's house. Mm-hmm. I just fell asleep, dead ass asleep. But the next day, there was a text message already on my phone. It was from her that I asked for Snapchat. I'm like, who else could it be if it's not her? Cause she's like the one that I asked for a Snapchat, and it's getting louder. Damn, it's getting hard. So anyway, I'm pretty hope that you guys could hear this because it's really nice. It's really smoothing. For me, it's making me productive for some reason.
It's making me tired.
All right. Anyway, so two different people here. All right. Anyway, so. The next day I saw on my phone that I'll have a Snapchat notification. It's from her. Oh shit! I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I'm like yelling. I'm like, oh fuck! You know, she texted me. No shit. So I texted her, and then she texted me. Blah blah blah. All that stuff. We want to see each other at Six Flags. Now. This is your part.
So we met up at Six Flags, right? And then.
No. You have to talk about how we got into the park. We went to go see Six Flags.
Oh, how was that?
It was your birthday.
Oh yeah, it was my birthday, so then it was a school field trip. And I told him, I was like, you want to go? Because I didn't know if it was just for school, but then it was open to.
Damn.
I love it.
Oh my god! Hey, yo, chill. It's getting louder. Okay, so.
But so
do you want me to tell this? Do you want me to tell it?
No. So then we got there, right? And I was like, oh no, sorry, back up a little bit. So So then I told them, I was like, oh, do you want to go to Six Flags with me? I'll meet you up there, but I'll take the school bus because we were all gonna go like all together in the field trip. So then after, like, I told him, oh yeah, I can go, and then he went, and then
It got
basically we just met up there, and then yeah.
I went over there. I saw her. If you guys want to hear more about that, though, just comment down below if you want to hear that more. Because we're going to stop the story here. And I know if you guys like, what the fuck, a cliffhanger? What the fuck? You know? But if you guys want to hear more of the Six Flags date, because that's what we're going to call our next video. And like I said about the channel of my friends, no, about my friend and I, it's going to be down in the description. It's in work in progress right now. So nothing's going to be on it for a long while. But we're gonna continue with videos on our channel. We're trying to make it we're gonna put it like on our schedule, like on what each day is and what ideas we should make.
But in a little
So,
bit later,
you know,
little bit later on night.
very, very best, because we decided on doing this and we want to do it fully. So we're gonna put our hearts into it. But if you guys have any other ideas, you know, don't be afraid to like comment down below what other ideas we should do for a video, because that would be really we will be really
We'll do
grateful.
challenges, but until like them or you
know,
get paid or something.
Yeah, like stories of each part of our lives. So if you guys want to hear more about that, just don't forget to subscribe, like the video, you know. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Want to do that hand thing?
I can never reach.